know we're recording, so if you want to sing to the people, that's your plan to start the podcast. Name one of your famous highlights from Thanksgiving, man.
Famous highlights. Ooh, dinner was ready before 5. We was eating by 3. Ooh.
I know. I was shocked when she said the food was ready.
Ooh. Hey.
I definitely was shocked, but it's nice to even just be home on Thanksgiving, not having to split a schedule with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it felt good to be home, and even though I wasn't out there with y'all, I was in here with them.
I was in the kitchen.
Yeah, don't worry, but you made sure you got me out there in that front yard to decorate. I'm thinking sniffles and all. I'm going out there to put one item out. I walk outside, there's 10 items sitting to be put up. I said, what the fuck? What are we about to do? This motherfucker got in the extra Christmas spirit. She chooses to clean the attic out and then just wants to put everything out. Everything she sees in the attic, she just wants to put in the front yard. I'm like, okay.
But it was Christmas stuff.
To God be the glory. You know?
It wasn't rent. It was Christmas stuff.
I understand that. I know it was Christmas stuff, but Jesus Christ. I think when I'm going out front, like, I'm just going to put 1 or 2 pieces out there and I'm going to be good to go. I didn't expect to be a front yard decor person.
We should be like the shows that be on TV or the little Christmas house where you got all the decorations.
All of them. Yeah, that's what you was trying to do. What do you mean?
It's nowhere near.
There's even more stuff you could have put out there. You really held back. You could have put a real tree out there, bitch, if you wanted to. At the rate you was going, there was no stopping you. I say, when I looked you in your eye, you was just focused on just decorating as much as you possibly could decorate.
It's
and
other
it's
stuff.
okay.
I gotta get batteries.
See what I'm saying? It's other stuff I gotta get batteries for. That's what you said. It's other stuff I gotta get
the banner. The other.
Yeah, before I play some motivation, welcome to episode 131 of the podcast, MTMJ podcast with the wife.
Moving on.
We thank you for watching and listening. We appreciate you. Let's get into it.
Hey, babe, why you don't have no mic on?
Oh, shit. I got your mic on. Hey, look at you.
Oh.
Look at you, girl. Well, babe, why you ain't got no mic on? Great job. Thank you for telling me.
I just looked over.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you started before you.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Let's go, y'all.
Instead of being afraid of it and instead of mourning the death of someone who's gone, let's celebrate the life lived. And while people are around us and like our loved ones, we forget to tell our loved ones we love them. When is the last time we've called like family and just appreciated them? Call the people that you love while they're alive, while they're with you. Tell them that you love them. Tell them it matters. Because that support system, there's no replacing that.
You ain't gotta look at me like that when I'm acting a fool. You know how I get when I act a fool. Wow. Welcome to episode 131. Hey, wife.
Hey, babe.
What's up, baby?
Nothing.
Okay, baby. Ain't nothing.
I'm here.
Okay, so you look like you put some motivation. Why you didn't tell me you added motivation?
If you look, you
all right, we're gonna play your motivation because I want people to be encouraged.
Like
I do. I want people to be encouraged. And if you want people to be encouraged, I want people to be encouraged. Let's be encouraged. I can't hear if she being encouraged.
What you done did?
What you mean what I don't did? What you don't did?
I ain't do nothing.
We got people that's trying to hear your
You did it.
You know, we gonna be encouraged. Let's go.
Hello, dinner, y'all all right? And real quick, the Lord gave me this morning. I said, okay, I'm trying to go to the store, Lord. The Lord said, Tate, you got to give this to the people, and you can't keep this one to yourself. So listen, y'all can tap from the country, right? Stoneville, Eden, North Carolina, honey. When you from the country, you do things a little earlier than like most people like in the city do. Like, I ain't raising my kids the same way I was raised, but baby, Tab was driving at like 9 or 10. My daddy taught us early how to drive, right? 12 years old, I could drive a truck, a stick shift.
Why you touching stuff?
Are we linked together or some shit?
12 years old, I could drive a truck, a stick shift. That was my first thing
Don't be
to learn how to
linking us.
drive was a stick.
Don't
With
touch
confidence.
nothing.
I've been driving for a very long time. When you turn 16 in the country on your 16th birthday, you at the DMV. Back when I was growing up, we're going to get these licenses on this day, okay? Been driving for a very long time with confidence. When I started driving, like most of us, we did this, honey, when you got a back. You look like
Her shit
like so
glitching.
like that. You check them side mirrors, rear view, check it.
Why her shit keep glitching, bro?
This you.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
We trying to tell the people what she trying to say. Well, why they hating on us, boo? Why they hating on us?
That's your phone.
How's it my phone?
Everything.
All right, what's the gist of it? Because I know you.
Everything getting what it's getting until I got something that needs to be said.
What's the gist of it? Because I understand. I know you've seen the video, and I want people to
what's
understand
the
it.
gist of it? Disrespectful.
I saw her caption saying, "Don't be distracted while driving."
So, you know, like she was saying back in the day when you learn how to drive, you put your right arm behind that passenger's headrest,
I'm gonna go
look
right
back,
back to it though.
you check the mirrors, you did all that stuff. Now the modern cars,
rear view cameras,
we got cameras
without no sensor beeping, all of that, right? But new technology, that's what we have now, right? We have that. So this morning, my husband, I'm going to the store, and
I don't know what's going on, boo. I'm sorry.
my husband, he said to park his truck in a.
It's like the Wi-Fi in here is not Wi-Fi.
Well,
her husband backed up the truck and did what?
No.
Baby, when I tell you I almost took off running this morning when God hit me with this one, y'all stay focused out there.
And I'm going to the store. And
this ain't me. This is her. I'm dead serious. Look, you see what I'm saying?
Okay, but I can tell you.
Okay, tell me. I won't play it no more because I don't even want to keep trying to play it and it ain't playing. I'll shut up.
So she was saying she was going to the store and she was taking her husband's truck and he was like, well, the way he had his truck parked, he was like, well, you need me to come move the truck so you can, get out. And she was like, no, I got enough room. She checked before she got in the car to see how much room she had to get out. So she gets in the car and again she explains back in the day we did the look, check your mirrors or whatever. Now we have the cameras, so the sensors will tell you when you're too close. But she was saying that using that sensor, she knew she had room, but because the sensor was beeping, it made her doubt herself as to, do I have the room that I thought I had? Did I misjudge? So she was trying to get out. She whipped it around. She was like, the sensor keep beeping. And it keep making her doubt that she has the room that she, don't have the room that she thought she had. And she said, that's the analogy she was using as when God tells you to do something and you doubt yourself about it. Instead of staying focused with it and going with it, you constantly hear that beep beep and you judge, you stop and you rethink, and then you start saying, well, I shouldn't go through with this or I shouldn't continue doing this because the beeps, the negativity, the people saying, it's going to take you this long, and you projecting something different. So now it discourages you from doing what your actual focus is. So she says, so now, people, the word is basically don't listen to the beeps. Continue to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Whatever you thought you wanted to do, you stop doing because of the beeps. Continue to do it. But it sounded so much better with her saying it because, Tad be having that.
I agree. I do agree that Tabitha be having those.
Who?
Tabitha is her name. Be having those. Don't get it twisted. I put you onto Tabitha. I was into Tabitha before Tabitha became Tabitha. I sent that to you. So don't.
It's the way you said.
Don't try to correct me. Don't try to before she got social famous. I was watching Tabitha on the
Mhm.
regular, and I like the fact that through this video, I feel like Tabitha either she heard the day one say, "Girl, you don't got a little Hollywood. You need to take it back to where you was so we can really feel it." I like she went back there. Some of her videos lately, I've been noticing it. Hey there, you listening? Come close, little baby. And then
No,
she
baby.
talked to her. Not the Tabitha we was getting when she was a little Hollywood. I like that. I can relate to that Tabitha versus the Tabitha that says she would never go buy designer stuff. And then I catch her with Louis Vuitton on. I'm a day one. Anywho, you go, girl. If this podcast reaches you, we appreciate that motivation. And we hope through my wife that someone is encouraged by that. Because a lot of times people do allow outside influencers to influence what God has blessed them with. And sometimes it takes them away from their destiny.
But that's why it's.
I just was having that conversation with my boy, and how hard it is. No, that ain't me.
I
Thought it
think
was.
that.
Yeah, stop that shit. How hard it is to rely on people that you think should support you versus people who just say the beep beeps to you, like you said, that may steer you away from your destiny.
But I look at it nowadays. It's kind of best to not even tell people what your plan are, what your plan is. Just pop out with it. Like, cause once you tell people, everybody gonna have some type of input. Everybody gonna be like, but you may have people that's actually on your side, that's rooting for you. But it's always gonna be that one, and that should be the one that make you go harder.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Halle Bailey talks about walking out of a nail salon mid-appointment after they would not service Chloe Bailey due to a lady rival. If that ain't entitlement, it is.
Because y'all got enough money that you could have hired somebody to come to the house.
Well, that's not true, because Javante likes to get his nails done. And Javante Davis said he asked this nail person, could they come to his house? And they treated him like he was asking them for a blowjob or something. So there are different rules coming out of COVID that wasn't available during COVID, prior to COVID. Folks are very I'm getting money now. So like even if you paying me $1,500, boo-boo, that's not enough for me to potentially be put in harm's way or whatnot. Even if you trust this person, folks are sending these rich people through arms and a length to get a service. I'm telling you. So what you was about to say, yeah, girl might have enough money, but she may have been nasty to somebody this lady knows before. Or, we gotta think about we gotta look at why this person why this person in this moment decided that they didn't want to even take her later rival, understanding who she was and her celebrity status. What did she do prior
It's
to
not
that?
that I'm not gonna treat you no different because you're a celebrity. I have a loyal customer that comes, you get what I'm saying, and you got an appointment time just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You want to be treated as everyone else, so I'm going to treat you as everyone else. She's late. She was an extra 30 minutes late on top of her telling her she was already going to be late. Like, you should have just canceled the appointment altogether.
Yeah.
Y'all could have hit the Four Seasons somewhere, you know what I'm saying, a hotel, whatever, that got those services, and you could have got that done. Granted, she said they went to another establishment and was able to get service. It was the point that DDG decides to go on social media and basically have goons threatening this lady. So the lady don't even want to go to work and stuff. Like, why you even in it? Your girl felt entitled to post that she felt some type of way because the lady wouldn't service them. So what? Just like you get up and went to another establishment, you could have just did that and took it. You ain't even have to put it on social media. Like some stuff is just giving you want the attention, and then as soon as somebody say something, like somebody's talking about her nose, she's like, "I like my nose." Like, be more sensitive. Stay your ass off social media, so don't nobody have nothing to say about you. Like, come on now,
So since then, Halle Berry said, "Y'all, it's not that serious." I was just
Bailey.
explaining my What I say?
Berry.
Oh yeah, my bad. No disrespect, Halle Berry.
Her name is
So
Haley.
Halle Bailey, y'all, it's not that serious. I was just explaining my day on Snapchat and did not name any names. We went to another salon and still got our nails done beautifully. Laugh out loud. Everyone, be nice to everyone and calm down. Some nails, please. No, it is that
She
serious.
should have checked him because
Yeah,
that all
that don't
happened
don't
after.
check
Yeah,
don't check social
the
media. You
yeah,
need to check your
check
man.
him.
Your man out here threatening somebody and putting this lady in harm's way because she was gonna be loyal to all her guests and not just loyal to the person that's probably playing the most.
For one time, I'm gonna
Yeah,
lose somebody that's coming every 2 to 3 weeks for you just popping in.
yeah.
Nah.
So these things that should be free for the price of food. We came out with
No,
this.
these things that should be free for the price of inflation for just in general.
Yeah, Thanksgiving
Like,
each year is getting higher and higher for my
the
wife.
needs.
Like I remember
Your
turkeys used to be like
needs.
$20. Now they
You
almost
you
$40,
getting turkey
$50.
wings for $20.
Yeah.
Like, the necessities should be free. Like
Yeah,
your
like
wants, like, you know, people need bread, eggs, milk, cheese. Now, you may say we offer bologna, and they may be like, I don't like bologna. Okay, now that's a want. So you want honey ham or you want smoked whatever. So that's a want. That's something you need to provide.
yeah.
But the needs should be provided. Like, should nobody have to go without, or should nobody have to sit and figure out, should I
Where
buy
my
this or
next
should
meal
I
gonna
not
come?
buy that because I can't, afford certain things. Like, there's no reason that the name brand and the store brand are only like a 10-cent difference. Like, what? Like, come on now. The
Yeah.
luxury things already was sky high, and then you done bought your store brand stuff up to that market too. Like, it's crazy. You should never be sitting there wondering if I get this or that, when the next time I'll be able to get what else I need. Like,
Yeah, I recently went grocery shopping for my grandmother about a month ago, and I believe I went in there and I said, "There's no way I should have spent $100 and only had 4 bags and a case of water. That's ridiculous, man. Dude, it's going to be way more people that are going to be homeless and starving in the next few years because of the cost of inflation. And I don't think the president, I don't even blame the president.
but I feel like they
I don't
send
think
money.
politics in general, they sending more money to these foreign countries that are dealing with their own issues, and
Dealing
fully
with at your
addressing
front door.
the problem in the United States. I think when Billy was going up in these schools and shooting the schools up and killing all these kids and these innocent bystanders in these malls, hospitals, and schools, there was gun control and they were fighting for that. But right now we are at war in our own communities, and I'm specifically talking about the black community. And there's not enough push in Congress to figure out what's going on there. And I know it's not just in my city. I'm sure these type of things are going on everywhere.
That's
But
why
you
you
don't.
got the first 48 so
But
popular.
I don't even care about that. I just find it. These are the things I sit back sometimes and I talk about. I mean, I think about to myself. I'm like, when Billy, who is mentally incapable of processing and making responsible decisions, decide to go buy a AK-47, endless rounds, bulletproof vests, uh, may do whatever he do, writing notes and telling you what he's about to do, goes up in the school and shoots some shit up. 2 days later, they're in the fucking Congress talking about, oh man, we need to figure out how to take these guns out of their hand. Meanwhile, homeboy in his southeast apartment right now talking about shooting up his boy's man because his man said, hey, he fucking mugged on me. And they got all sorts of illegal guns with extended clips. And no one's talking about this shit. I mean, no one's saying it. I mean, no one's talking about it at all. And these are happening in everyone's community, including you white motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are getting jacked too. And I'm just being real with you. Like, we sit and get on these podcasts everywhere, and everyone's trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel and trying to smile and overlook real issues. Meanwhile, these celebrities get on social media and they tell all their fucking business to us, good or bad, and no one's talking about the real issues. Like, our youth are dying at a fast fucking rate than they ever done before.
That is true.
You talking about they preaching like our blacks are incarcerated at a high rate, but our blacks so stupid. They doing some of the dumbest shit. And no one's holding no one responsible. Nigga go out and rob and shoot somebody. They put him in jail for 2 seconds. He go to court and he bond out with a box on his leg and go and commit another fucking crime.
Get another box on his leg.
I just want to understand it.
You get a box. You get a box.
So when I hear people, I used to be like a few years back, I'm like, man, I'm not voting for nobody, is what they would say. And I'm like, dude, do you know if you don't vote? No, I'm not even saying that. I'm listening to everyone say, if you don't vote, you lose your choice. Nigga, we losing our choice even if we vote or not. Like, I got the choice to whoop your ass, you try to rob me. The fuck? And then if I whoop your ass, police gonna look at me funny. But sir, this nigga tried to rob me. What am I supposed to do?
Get robbed and then call them.
Then here's the thing. Here's the shit that get me. Everywhere you go now, every parking lot that got like a shopping center, they got cameras now with the little dumbass police lights on it. Do you know how bad it feels if I'm getting robbed, and prior to me getting robbed, I'm going as close as I can get to that camera and I'm just waving. Help me. Or if I want to take it a step further and go back to Day and Craig, blow my motherfucking whistle and hope you come help me. The fuck? Like,
he's sitting there looking at you like, damn.
Yeah. Listen, I was riding through the hood at my job the other day, right? And we in the hood. They got these goddamn gun detecting cameras, right? So I've never got a close-up look to one of these cameras. I've seen it from afar. I've drove past it and seen it. But this camera, somehow, the camera was moving. It was like, it was doing this, which led me to believe that camera had heard a gunshot. And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, I didn't hear that gunshot. How would you feel if you know you got shot? The camera saw you get shot, and you're going to die knowing that camera saw you get shot and no one came to help you before you died.
Damn. And even though the camera recorded you, the person's still gone. They still gonna need help trying to find a suspect. What?
I told you we pod.
That's what it's gonna
And we
be.
want to have the tough. We want to have the tough conversations, and we want to have real conversations. Like, we get on here sometimes, and we just shoot the shit off of the bullshit you give us. But there's a lot of shit going on in this world that no one has an answer to but cameras.
But you know 911, they put you on hold.
I've been through that. That shit started 4 years ago. And I kept saying, like, if I got a real emergency and you telling me, hold on, someone will be with you right away. Do, 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 do. Hold on. Someone will be with you in a minute. Hello. Hey, sir. 2 minutes ago, I had an issue. Dude shot over my head. 2 minutes ago, though, he barely missed. We have the police on dispatch. So now I gotta wait 12 minutes.
Probably longer because the shot that happened and you missed. It's what it is.
This world fucked up, though.
It's crazy.
And then they think, then our children are being like our children are a sacrificial lamb for all this shit. I was in the hood the other day, right? Little boy is just sitting outside. It is freezing, but he's sitting outside on the ground.
Maybe gonna have him.
The boy was 10 years old.
How you know?
I talked to him.
Oh Lord.
You know I had to know because I instantly said that boy looked retarded. Right? That's neither here nor there. I said, "What's up, man? How you doing?" It's like, "Man, I'm doing good." I said, "Man, why you sitting on the ground?" He said, "Man, because I'm bored." He said, "This your job?" I said, "Yeah, this my job." He said, "What that say on the truck?" I asked him, "What do you think it said?" UIS. Oh, that's what it said? Boy, you need to go your ass in the house and read a book. Then my man said, "Okay, let's go." I said, "All right, man, go read that book. I'll see you later."
When did you get that he was 10?
He told me he was 10.
He ain't no stranger danger.
That nigga don't give a fuck about stranger danger. That nigga looked like he didn't wash his face that morning. He didn't brush his teeth. He looked like he hadn't had a meal.
Aww.
Nah, you wouldn't have felt bad if you saw. It wasn't an all moment. I promise you that.
Was he giving Roscoe a Martin?
Yes. And what's her name? And Mike from Good Times went to Bush. You wouldn't have felt bad. Promise you wouldn't feel bad. But we got a lot of work to do, man. As we sit here and drink and fellowship and talk to you guys, as Americans, we got a lot of work to do, and it's not our responsibility to do this work. I think we all have to be responsible for ourselves. And we can't constantly sit back and make excuses for why we got to be out here doing dumb shit. I just saw a video. 2 people are walking, minding their fucking business, and it took 4 niggas to jump out the car with all the guns to rob 2 people. 4 dudes to jump out the car to rob 2 people. What was they gonna do what was they gonna do? All you needed was one guy with one gun to rob 2 people. They would have seen you with that gun and they would have gave you anything you wanted before y'all had to get out that car and rob him at gunpoint. And all y'all had to like go through their personal belongings. I'm talking about there's 2 on 2. And they like rushing through their shit, smacking bags out their goddamn hand. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what in the fuck is this? I would have a question for those guys. I would get back in their car with them and be like, what the fuck was we doing?
Right.
Why all of us, including the driver? What was y'all gonna do if the police had came? See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't feel bad for that little boy. Like, that little boy is gonna be a potential fucking criminal.
Don't put that on a baby.
That nigga's 10. That nigga's not a baby.
Oh my goodness. But
that nigga couldn't read UPS.
Even if it was 2, okay?
Hey, Sonya, you pardon today. This part gonna go. We ain't even gonna make it to the next subject.
The other could have pat the pockets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
these niggas are patting pockets. Everyone has a gun. Imagine how that shit look.
And imagine if one of the 2 would have just bust out some moves and took all their asses out. Then what?
If I gotta bring karate to a fucking gunfight, I'm already at a loss. I'm being so fucking sick.
Crazy.
If I gotta bring karate to a fucking gunfight, I am at a loss. I know we see it in the movies, but that shit ain't just some shit that happens in the real world. I can't imagine Bruce Lee going into a fucking in this time we in. Bruce Lee is good as dead. Cause them niggas ain't even gonna let you sit there and chop to them to the face. They are looking away and shooting your ass as they running.
They gonna shoot the damn self.
They don't care. They shooting anyone in their way to get away from you, booping them to the face with your feet. The fuck? Come on now.
Motherfucker pro rapper. Kick, punch, kick.
Boy, we in tough times, dog. I swear to God, yo. And she wonder why I stay home. She wonder why I don't got time for none of this shit. I don't care if I am licensed to carry. I think there's just so many rules. Like so many things have to happen right in those type of situations. Like I think it was it was a blessing from God that security guard downtown was able to pull his gun and shoot that little boy that was trying to carjack him. Hey, rest in peace to that family, but the truth is the truth. Because everything has to happen perfectly in those situations where you dealing with you scared and the person that's trying to jack you that's scared too. Like everything has to work perfect. You either gonna shoot them or they gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like the best way to do it, if they don't come in your own personal face, just leave them niggas be. Cause it's just like it's different now. Like I grew up in an age where your homeboys was riding around and they had the gun in their lap. But they was respectable. They ain't had no beef with no kids. They ain't had no beef with no mothers. They ain't wasn't doing no carjacking. They was about getting their money. Now, I can't tell what these little niggas is about doing. Because if I rob Becky, Sue, Willie, Billy, Tim, Bob, Bruce, and Kelly in a week, that should be enough money to hold me over for at least 2 weeks. Not these niggas. They robbed Becky, Sue, Billy, Broad, Billy, Mel, Missy. All that shit's happening in one night, and they right back at it the next night. Like they ain't just robbed people the night before.
That's their job.
And you know what the police say?
They clock in.
Police say they overwhelmed. And the best way for this to be combated is if you stop doing it.
Who just stopping from
that's what their solution is.
And they did just like this.
So you think I'm joking?
Load up the car.
Somebody said, man.
Move.
Somebody said, man, I can't watch the news because the news is depressing. Shit. You need to watch the same news I'm watching at the same time I'm watching. The shit that they be saying, that shit is hilarious.
Cause what? But that's just like somebody sent Bowser audio message of some kids having a conversation
about robbing.
About it's better to commit murder than it is to rob somebody and go to jail, because if you commit murder, you going to jail for the murder. If you rob somebody, you going to jail for robbing, the possession of the stolen gun.
Yep.
Like it's so much stuff.
How many bullets was in the chamber at the time of the possession of the stolen gun? I mean, in the possession of the crime. It's so many circumstances. But it's also DC being DC, and they give so many stipulations to what's a crime and what's not a crime. What the hell is a crime?
A crime is all these damn cameras. Now that's a goddamn crime.
Yeah, they don't care.
Because what are you doing with the money?
There was already a bunch
with the money. What?
I also think y'all doing them ghetto ass poor people in the hood a disservice, putting all them goddamn speed cameras in the motherfucking neighborhoods. I swear to God, there's more cameras in Southeast than I think anywhere in DC. I am so serious.
Shoot, dang on
oh my
South
God.
Dakota.
That don't even include the cameras that I see that's supposed to monitor gun activity. Jesus Christ. I didn't know that many cameras existed. Them bitches is on every corner.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we can sit here and talk about that shit all day. But
city that just
food is high as shit, and I don't see no end in sight. How about that?
Like That's crazy.
So is Dwyane Wade representing a straight man or non-binary?
He a taco.
I'm confused.
What?
You saw that? Did you see it? You need to click on that link.
I mean, but
tell me what you see when you see a blonde head athlete laying in his bed with his chest exposed, making the "hey, look at me" face.
yeah, the duck face. See, when you smell your morning breath.
Sonya, why did he need to show Instagram then?
Because that's what he wanted to show.
I don't like seeing my athletes like that.
They're not
Guys
your
that
athletes.
yeah, they is.
No, they're not.
Guys that I rooted for in any sports, I don't like seeing them in that light. I know he is representing.
Good.
You're not about to leave me that way. I know he's representing his wonderful
burrito.
Young daughter.
The
That
little
was
baby?
a boy.
Oh.
And I understand he wanna, but the devil is a lie. The truth ain't in him. And that's not what God like. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But do you think he represent non-binary?
He represent what he want to represent, because you
Okay.
just went straight to the God and everything.
I'm acting like the old people. They don't like that. They don't like the burritos and the Doritos and the Cheetos.
But as Pastor said today,
tell me,
God said he wants to see your heart
and not your outside.
Not your outside, what you portray.
And then you just hear what I said. I said, I'm telling myself that. That's what I was telling myself.
If his heart is telling him
he's non-binary,
he wants. What does the non-binary has to do?
Hey, so look, last week, I'm be honest with you. Last week, I felt like AI was like working in overtime. Like, I've never seen so many celebrities being sued for sexual assault in my goddamn life. Like, I felt like someone was just pushing the button and you get sued. You get a suit. 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 You get. Speaking of that, motherfucking Good Burger too. You could have kept that shit.
Because it was a bad burger.
And as it goes on, it gets better. But in the beginning, like Keenan, like I know Keenan, he's a weird guy, right? Which one is Keenan? Which one is Kale?
Now you say he's a weird guy.
The big one is Keenan, right?
Correct.
And the other one is Kale. Both of them weird. Both of them are weird guys, right? And they're getting a lot of money. Clearly, they're not. They're not getting a lot of money to put that shit out. I wouldn't attach my face to that shit. And they pulled every celebrity. They pulled every celebrity out the fucking bag for a fucking cameo that they could possibly. When I saw Mark Cuban, the Dallas Mavericks basketball team owner, in that fucking movie, and he was doing that motherfucking celebrity apprentice bit shit, I said, Shark Tank bit. I knew shit was bad. Spoiler alert, we're telling the fucking movie. They had the nerve to change.
That shit threw me off.
They had the nerve, right, to change the fucking burger car. You can't go from that low ass motherfucking car to a fucking.
Accident. It should have blended from the end of the other one.
But if they didn't wait damn near 20 years to put the shit out, they wouldn't have this issue. You can't put that movie out in 97 and say in 2023 the people want that movie. Who the hell was asking for that? I wasn't asking for that. That's a childhood movie for me. And I think it also was disrespectful to Sinbad that he didn't get any type of contribution into this movie. He played a major role. None of the rest of that movie would have happened if Keenan didn't fuck his shit up and drop that dumbass shit on his car and total his car. No, not total his car once, but total his car twice.
His qua.
Yeah, total his qua twice. None of that shit wouldn't have happened. I know we all over the place, but we partying today. I don't give a shit. There's a lot of shit going on. We're going to have good times. Yeah. I'm telling you, when y'all listen to this podcast, I hope y'all have a good time. This gonna be one of the good ones. Look, I know it's about to be a good one when she in recline mode. She also, motherfucker, ain't got to work tomorrow, so of course she reclining. She ain't in no rush tonight. Are we finished talking about that? Yeah, the suits.
Mm-hmm.
You get a suit. So Jamie Foxx lawyer came out and said, right, this is what Jamie Foxx lawyer said. He said this. What Jamie Foxx lawyer say? Okay.
So it's your fault.
What? I'm trying to figure out what Jamie Foxx lawyer said. I can't say it's supposed to. The claims are no more than viable today than they were then. We are confident that they will be dismissed again. In his conclusion, he shared that the Ray actor is planning to take legal action against the woman. Mr. Fox intends to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against the person and her attorney for refiling. Oh, so she had already filed this shit. No, AI filed this shit. She ain't filed nothing. You need to sue AI. I'm serious, yo. It's no fucking way. Like, I get Diddy. Oh, and I'm speaking to that nigga. I saw somewhere today, and I think this is some real shit. Folks are more concerned about Diddy being gay than him being a motherfucking malicious molester.
Take that.
And when I read that shit, I said, you know what, motherfucker? This is what's wrong with our fucking world. We are worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah.
I'm so serious. This nigga, the shit that chick said a lot of shit, right? And it also said that Kim probably was dealing with some of that shit herself too. And y'all would dismiss all that shit. Yo. Y'all think Diddy gay?
Who the fuck cares?
No one gives a shit. All we're concerned about is did he do it or did he not do it?
And how he just diddy bop about these cases. Ooh.
But you know the story behind it. It said, well, she settled because there would have been so much discovery that could have potentially mentally put her in a space that wasn't good for her kids.
Why you say something to begin with?
Clearly,
because to begin with, you knew by saying something that stuff was going to follow. Mm-hmm. Like people was going to want some extra details. Like you wasn't just going to be able to say that and then that be all. Even though that's what you did, you said enough stuff to get everybody like, ooh, to get him to be like, yeah, send that check. But
take that.
Facts. But all the stuff that's spiraling and coming into play and all those things, like
y'all niggas need to keep y'all hands to yourself. No means no. I'm just if she say no, she don't want your ding-a-ling, you better take that no and move on to the next one. Keep asking until they say yes. But if she say no and you still say, take that, I'm moving around. Take that, moving around.
But it's not that. I think it's more so of the threats and things. You know what I'm saying? To her career and different things. Like, what is she a singer?
I don't know. What?
Damn.
Let's find out. We need to do our homework. We can't be out here. Was Casey
was a singer.
If she was, that's fucked up because I don't remember. Oh shit! I think she was. Yes, she was a singer. Yeah. Did this nigga stop her career?
Yeah.
Oh shit! She was Sonya. She old as shit now though. 37. She played in. Smell. She got some shit for her. She played in The Perfect Match, Step Up,
2,
all the dancing movies.
Mm-hmm.
That girl got a career of her own. She ain't need Mr. Take That.
She had a career of her own before she met him and then after she left him.
The real question is, I wonder how does her fiance feel about all this?
Like now that she done brought it up again?
Yeah, I wonder what. Oh, he don't feel nothing. He about to get Diddy killed.
Oh shit.
That nigga look like he don't look like no mob dude. But he
look like he
look like a hitman.
Yeah, that'll do a number on you.
That nigga look like a hitman. Oh, he a personal trainer. Oh yeah, he about to boop out the shit.
Just because people personal trainers don't mean they actually got the.
So you don't Don't steal my thunder.
Okay.
Let me run with this. Yeah, he might have got beat up, but still.
You might have get bent over.
Okay, moving on. So we got a word from Fetty Wap.
From who?
Mr. 728. Ain't that what it was? Mr. 728. Is that how it go? How it go?
His name is Fetty Wap.
What'd I say?
Fatty.
Oh, well, right now he in jail, so Mr. Fatty Wap. All them niggas is fat. Them niggas went in skinny. Everybody's fat now. So we got something from Mr. Fatty Wap. So doing an interview with XXL, he admits that he was scared to look like a fall off. See, a lot of people don't say it to your face, but you know I hear the rumors. Like, oh, he dumb as shit. But people don't understand the shit I was going through with music shit. And I like always say I never fought no labels. I didn't fight 300. I didn't fight RGF. I signed them contracts. Willie Maxwell signed them contracts. And he stated this from prison.
His name is Willie Maxwell.
He continued, when I put myself in those situations, I ain't really think for the long run.
He thought he was gonna be like some Vanilla Ice, Milli Vanilli.
I'm thinking I could just run up a few $1 million and I'm gonna be good forever. I ain't never had no financial guidance and a person to really guide me the right way. It was just like every day, don't care. As long as they got that money, they didn't give a fuck. The music wasn't really doing good. I'm putting out music, but nobody's paying attention. So I'm gonna go back to what I know how to do. He explained. So he is currently serving 6 years in federal prison for drug trafficking charges. And they listed a few things that he could have taken. He could have been an electrician, a podcast host, a plumber, a construction worker, heavy equipment operator, sales, customer service, firefighter, music engineer, photographer, or perhaps starting his own legal business. The internet is undefeated, nigga. You shouldn't have put that interview out. You should have knew they was gonna clown your ass, because that shit sounds stupid. That sounds like an excuse.
That ain't no excuse. He said he had to keep up with the Joneses.
That's
what it was.
These hood niggas, boy.
He had to keep up with the Joneses, and as he said, he thought he was gonna get a couple million and live forever. Not when you taking care of other people.
And when you keep making babies.
He's taking care of other people.
And when you got a baby that isn't in the best of health, and they got these huge hospital bills.
He's taking care of other people.
So when you got other mouths to feed, and your mama need a house, your brother's cousin's mama's sister needs some money, your mama's cousin's brother's uncle said he about to start a business and he need $1 million. Your mama's cousin's brother's uncle's sister say, "Oh, I'm about to start this wig business. Let me get 200 grand." And you just handing all these people on IOUs. I owe you, cuz. I'm gonna get you the money back. Meanwhile, cuz in prison and no one can bail him out. Damn, man. In high school, you was the man. What the fuck happened to you?
Hey, you. Oh,
told you I'm on my shit.
Said, he did. So when he get out of jail,
come on,
is he gonna
50 said it best. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, darling, I can't see. I'm trying to be the best I can be. These niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in the fucker for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. These niggas trying to take my life away.
My man
many men
don't know no words to no other songs.
Many men.
What the?
Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. That's what that nigga in jail doing now.
Wait.
Told you we partying today.
You
About to
don't know
smoke
no
this
words
shit.
to no other
Sonya.
songs. And you just
That's because
saying,
back in the day, Sonya, when music came out, it had substance. It had real talk. People ain't talking about
my
just gun,
man
banging. Niggas talking about real shit that's happening in their life.
was just
Niggas ain't making shit up. Today, niggas is making up shit in their music. They ain't telling you nothing. They telling you what's going on with their homeboy. Not what's really going on with them. Just like, for instance, Meek Mill post that bullshit on his motherfucking social media about Trippie Redd. Talking about what he gonna do to this nigga. What type of faggot shit was that? Real niggas don't do that. I'm glad you deleted that shit, but everybody saw that punk ass shit, nigga.
I didn't.
How did you miss that shit? This nigga posted another man on his social media page, Instagram page, to talk shit about him to his millions and millions of followers, even though he is trying to build a prison coalition group. Nigga, how stupid do you sound? So if something happened to Trippie Redd, just know, young nigga, whether you do it or the 30 niggas you hang with do it, nigga, you are responsible for it. These niggas is stupid. So yeah, I swear to God, these niggas are dumb. My man got. Let's look it up.
But it just sounds like
that nigga stupid.
With the social media, you need to be quiet. That's another thing. Like, if you want to do something, don't tell people what you want to do. Like, don't implicate yourself, especially if you don't do it. Yeah, that's the crazy part. If you really don't do it.
This nigga.
Now you always gotta have an alibi.
That nigga posted that fucking picture with talking that shit to 23 million followers. You telling me one of them 23 million followers didn't screenshot that shit?
Oh yeah, of course. Screenshot be a hell of a thing, baby. They be like, 1 minute and 12 seconds ago, such posted this. You be like, dang.
That nigga gonna say his account was hacked.
Oh yeah. And I guess you gonna have to deal with whatever happens when you get it unhacked. I don't know, but
what's going on, babe? What's going on with our people?
I don't know these people. They got a beef though.
This nigga said he banned him from Philly. Now look, this is what he posted on his page. You see that? That has his handle. He posted a grown man's face on his social media. This guy no good. I ain't even know you said my name. If you fuck with me, fuck with this guy right here. I want to stand on a nigga freely, saying my name, make it right outside. Make it tight outside. I ain't even know you said my name. I seen you get pulled in a room by the gangsters in LA. You was scared, but let's see how tough you guys are. I can't believe these Philly young bulls gassed you to say my name. Look like you rapping the devil. I'ma show you how trying God is. Now, if I'm a prosecutor, what does that look like to you? Does that look like you just put a target on my back? Now you think I'm joking. These niggas is retarded, son.
That's crazy.
These niggas is retarded, son. And then when you talk about them, they get in their little fucking feelings. But they put this shit out here for us. When the blogs catch this shit, they looking at us like we crazy. But this ain't the first time this nigga done lashed out at somebody and been all wrong. Like he lashed out at motherfucking Wale for not retweeting his album, even though Wale had did it already. And he just missed it. Little sensitive ass rapper. You little fake ass gangsters, man. I can't go in your listen, I probably can't go to your face and tell you because I'm sure you hang around goons that probably would shoot my ass up. But from afar, I'm gonna tell you, you look real weak. From a distance, you look real soft, nigga. Doing that little pussy shit right there, nigga.
Smack you down.
Shit, wild dog.
But you said Wale, but that's another thing. So they ain't never addressed directly if he got hung off that balcony.
No, this is what Wale said, and I couldn't believe it in the time because I didn't even correlate the two. But Wale released a statement and said he made that up out of a movie.
That Aunt Glizzy made that from out of
that whole scene was in a movie.
It was.
And he tagged the movie to it. He tagged the movie. They tagged the movie to the statement that Wale made about him making up that scene. He said, "Man, that's the scene out of such and such movie."
New Jack City or something?
Yes. The dude actually was dragged up out the studio and hung over the motherfucking balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm beefing with a nigga, you can never take the word of a nigga I'm beefing with. Aunt Glizzy already said he ain't DC. We played this on episode like 56, where that nigga said, Wale ain't DC because he wasn't born and raised in DC. I'm DC. I'm do this. Real DC niggas don't do what you just did and make up a story out of a fucking movie.
Well, you know he an informant though. They got the people on his line. So everybody be careful that talk to Aunt Glizzy. All thing you gonna do is, especially if somebody say somebody's crackhead ass mother, then it's my mama this da 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 da. Yeah, say he an informant. His lines is top.
So this ran across me on Saturday. So NBA player Josh Giddey is allegedly dating a 15-year-old and he's 21. So I see you frown, but I'm gonna stop you for a second because when I met you, your young ass was dating an old ass nigga. So I say that in our culture, that shit is the norm. These motherfucking grown ass men be dating these 15-year-olds on a regular basis. And they be having sexual relations with these motherfuckers. You grown ass, nasty ass motherfucking niggas. Straight up. Yeah, don't duck your motherfucking head behind your braid. Pull that motherfucking braid out your face. I brought this topic because it was a perfect example. And I had a question off of it. What's the problem with that?
No, when I thought of, like, after you said that, it just hit me like, damn. It's like a deja vu type age range. Because you like, it always seemed like from the girl's perspective, it looked good to have an older guy.
Always. Especially an older guy who got money.
But it's never the thought process of, you know, the statutes of limitations when you talk about the legal.
Yeah, these niggas was out here pulling laws out their ass. Say, if she was 16, it would be okay for them to do this. But because she's 15, he's actually breaking the law.
Wow.
And let me tell you what this bitch commits to do. See, this is what I'm saying. You got to date real ones. You can't be out here just dating motherfucking bitches that don't know the law and don't know their place.
I don't know the law or your place. Your phone like,
Ain't that about a bitch?
No. You don't know your place.
Yeah, I know my place. I'm going to get the video. Oh, don't mute me.
Told you to have several seats.
Oh, don't worry. Unmute. Don't mute me. This shit's hilarious. Oh shit. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it for y'all. You gonna hear this bitch. I mean, you gonna hear her.
I'm gonna hear.
Yeah, you gonna hear her. This was. Hey guys, I'm dating Josh and we don't like to talk about it. Well, bitch, if you're dating Josh and y'all don't like to talk about it, why is your drunk ass talking about it?
And why are you drunk? Oh, Lord have mercy.
So now you done blew up your spot with Josh. Josh don't know your ass no more. You blowing Josh's phone the fuck up right now for the last few days. And Josh has blocked your ass. Because now you done blew his shit up. Because this nigga, he looks so fucking retarded. Did you see it?
Her name is Liv Cook.
Yeah, I found her ass on TikTok.
A sophomore in high school.
Yeah, he is a fucking athlete. Somebody had the nerve to go.
Images bragging about having sexual intercourse with Giddey.
See?
And
Yeah.
the player does seem like he is comfortable enough around her to make people think it's true.
First of all, you supposed to tell her ass to make sure she shut up. Don't run your mouth, girl.
They said that the sources took the post down, but it was too late. The damage is already done, and
Hell
Diddy's
yeah.
career is in serious jeopardy right now.
Yeah, his shit all messed up. An
This is
innocent
all
young.
it takes to kill a career short in the NBA.
Look, it's disrespectful because I'm sure he told her she couldn't talk and that she needed to keep her mouth closed. But he really loved that little
That's where the
15-year-old.
NDA comes in.
You not getting no 15-year-old to sign no goddamn NDA. That bitch is thinking about the bag.
Well,
I went through her damn TikTok. She definitely was profiting. She was getting paid. And that goofy looking ass nigga, now listen, he can ball, he can play basketball, and he definitely can ball. Cause he ball right upside her motherfucking head. Hey Sonya, what the fuck is going on with our world where they blow that man's spot up like that? That nigga look happily in love. And then somebody, all it took is 15 seconds on TikTok to ruin their fucking relationship that they don't like to talk about because she said it. Bitch, please.
No, she is a sophomore in high school. She is not a junior. That makes it worse. I mean, she just turned 15. Well, that's unfortunate. And it's not unfortunate.
That's not unfortunate. I want to hear your opinion about it because you've been in that situation before.
I wasn't doing none of that. What?
But you still was dating him.
Yeah.
Let's blow your spot up.
You didn't blow my spot up. I was out. I was gone.
She was clearly she out and gone.
But I wasn't telling people like to the point that it would put something in like, and I ain't look my age. She out here off her trailer park shit. Like, nah.
Hey guys!
She ain't never had nothing. So that's how she acting.
Hey Sonya. Hey guys! I'm dating Josh! And he don't like to talk about it.
Like, wow. You violated real bad. Because now you about to go back to when them little Melissa Chinese slippers.
First of all, she ain't about to go back to nothing. They about to talk her into saying that he did whatever he did to her against her will.
Man, she better not do that. After she just said that
I'm sorry.
And he don't like to talk about it. If they spin that.
They about to spin that. Yes, they about to get a bag. I'm letting you know this now, Sonya.
She gonna end up in a bag.
First of all, right now behind the scenes, they are trying to pull a Diddy.
Take that.
I swear to God, right now they are trying to get him to pay.
But to pay, and then she had to stay away from him.
Listen,
that's gonna be a whole nother.
Didn't we see this in the Power Book where Shorty was Yeah, it don't matter. Shit was fake anyway. They didn't make it seem real, but we've seen these cases before. They about to motherfucker run it up. That nigga, they about to ask his ass if her parents look anything like she looks, you best to believe they are coming for the money.
Y'all shut up because look at it. If you
he
don't
better pay
say
too.
Nothing,
he better not be cocky.
If you don't say nothing, you'll constantly get something. You get what I'm saying? But if you say something, you get that lump sum. You ain't never had it. You're going to run through it. You're going to be without it.
Cocky niggas end up like Tiger Woods. Cocky niggas end up like Tiger Woods. Being cocky saying he ain't going to play, he ain't going to pay, and running his SUV into a damn whatever he ran it into that night trying to get away.
Mound, whatever.
Oh, you gonna pay. You can pay either. You gonna pay voluntary or involuntary. And if you don't pay voluntary, you gonna end up like Diddy.
Okay, y'all. So y'all know I'll be watching the messy shows.
Well, are we done with this stuff? Don't try to move on. I got more shit. You're just not trying to let me get my shit out because you see where I'm at right now. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that because these are when the best podcasts come out when I'm on my shit. Don't try to move on. What's going on with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
It's Potomac.
Okay, Beverly Hills.
That because Beverly Hills has its own show.
These bitches is like Beverly Hills too.
No, they're Potomac.
And you talking about Northern Maryland?
Yeah, Potomac, Maryland.
Montgomery County. Montgomery County bitches.
Mo County for real.
Let's go. All right,
and
I'm
they
done.
out here giving Lincoln Park and Murray Farms action because what? So Robin Dixon, who was married to Juan Dixon, they got a divorce.
Jawan Dixon.
Juan Dixon.
Jawan Dixon.
Let me
He
see.
played for Maryland, the basketball star, right?
Juan Dixon. He old. He retired and stuff. Juan Dixon. Who the heck is?
You know all these.
You about to make me think I don't forget Juan.
I'm
Dixon.
sorry. Let me get out of the group chat because this ain't my business. I'm just here.
But you can pull up who Juan Dixon is.
You want to see, don't you?
No, I know who Juan Dixon is, so you can see who I'm talking about. So they were married when the season started. They had got a divorce, and they were still living under the same household, right?
Mm-hmm.
So recently they got remarried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but when during the midst of the season, a scandal came out about him paying for a girl's hotel room.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
And this bitch gonna say, well, that sounds like him because he's nice like that. What? So a girl just gonna randomly hit him up and say, hey, yes, I lost my, well, she left her wallet, lost her money, whatever. And she was probably meeting some other dude.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever the situation was,
yes,
his name is Juan Dixon.
I don't know why I thought it was Jawan. I knew I was talking about that nigga ain't that goddamn old. That man's a motherfucking star in Maryland.
My man is almost 50.
Yeah, that's true. He's 45. That's not almost 50. That's the middle way. Don't push that nigga towards your colon check. That nigga ain't ready. I knew who you was talking about. I seen enough of your shows to know I knew who you were talking of.
Okay.
But anyway, that nigga getting out. That nigga's been he one of those too.
So the situation happened with the hotel room for the girl or whatever. Then he lost his job, and then everybody was saying
the coaching job, right?
Yeah, he lost the coaching gig, and they said it was because he wouldn't. Well, the news and stuff put out there that it was because he knew about an allegation or something that was happening. He didn't say something.
Yeah.
When on the show they say that when she's talking to him like she's trying to confirm what he's saying, like she don't believe it, but I gotta say it. And she was like, the situation about you losing your job and stuff. And he was like, yeah, the preliminaries, we didn't win enough games, so stuff like that happens. That's real strange. Because all of a sudden, because y'all wasn't winning enough games, that's what you want to use compared to
he should have been
fired.
That
was put out.
He should have been fired because 51 and 131 is a bad record to have. He should have been let go before it hit 100 losses.
But that's what I'm saying. So you can't make it seem like that's what it really was because they let you stay on that long and y'all was losing. Yeah. So then he was like, I can't help it that I'm just nice. And I think Robin is just like right now at the point of, I look stupid. This shit sounds stupid. But I'm going to stick beside him because I don't want to marry him again. And I ain't about to do this divorce again. And we still will live in the same household.
She remarried that nigga?
She remarried him this year.
Yeah, but it said despite being divorced, the pair still lives together and co-parent their children, ultimately leading to a rekindle in their relationship. 2019, Robin and Juan. Yeah, Juan Dixon. I'm sorry, Juan Dixon. Announced they were once again engaged and that they tied the knot for the second time in 2022. This post has been made private and deleted by post owners. Okay. So good for those guys. But so is she green though?
She green. Look just like her damn eyes.
Speaking of green.
Because they sit and her and Giselle and all them talked about everybody else. And as soon as Karen was bringing up details about stuff or whatever, and they was like, well, why is it that everybody else aired out so much of their information or dirty laundry on the show and you kept this? And you just tried to make a storyline because she was blending on false allegations against somebody else's husband.
Yeah.
When you could have just been sitting there talking about your man because you knew this was going on, and when people was telling you, you know what was going on, you ain't want to say nothing. But her and Giselle got a podcast, and she decides to put the information on behind the paywall instead of on the show.
Oh, everybody do that.
But it's the point.
Anytime it's juicy, hot blowing tea, these motherfuckers, boy, they love to get profit off that shit.
But you knew this while you was on the show. Like, you double dip the situation, but you get on everybody else.
They're gonna be mad as shit if Bravo be like, man, why didn't we know about this?
But that's what they were saying, like, why didn't you say this while you was on the show? And like, she just looked stupid. She looked green as fuck. She don't want to look stupid to say, you know what, I'm gonna leave him again, because her sitting there having that conversation with him when they was on that couch looked like she wanted to be like, nigga, you know, you fucked up. Like, you really fucked up. And it's like publicly fucked up. And I just sat here and remarried your ass, and you sit here doing the same shit that led to the first situation. Like, come on now. You can't. Nope. They was better off doing their co-person thing. They didn't have to do the remarriage thing. He could have did his own thing and been great. Because you're not about to sit here and play with me. It's like, then you meet up with the girl at the laundromat. Then at the nail salon. What? Who co-worker is you be? Y'all went to go wash uniforms? Okay. Cool. If that's what you want to say. Then y'all at the nail salon? Why? Why your wife ain't at the nail salon too? Because I'm quite sure she need her nails and a petty. Like, nah. She look crazy. Crazy as hell.
Okay, so today, King takes a turn, gets into it with his mother and father at the Atlanta Falcons game.
King ass.
What's going on with him? But is he a project of just watching his father just do too much? What is his father supposed to do? Because as a father, you don't ever want to give up on your child. You don't ever want to turn your back on your child. But when your child just gets completely out of pocket, what are you supposed to do as a parent? Especially when he's telling you he's a grown man. How do you handle that? I don't know how I handle it. I beat his little ass. I tell him, put him up. Let's see who wins. You want buck, little nigga? Let's go then. I'm going to teach you how I really was before I became the guy that buys back my neighborhood grocery store. I'm going to show you who I really am.
All this was already abroad from the TV show when he was growing up and whatever, and how he is. But he said he was standing on business.
Somebody better get that little nigga before he gets stood down on business.
He said he was standing on business.
Little motherfucker.
And he don't care who it is.
I better pray for these kids, boy.
But was he at the game with his parents, or did he come and they was there? Or
Listen, do y'all look up to the vendor to make him look better? He's he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day in my life. I used to have to run to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight. You act like a baby to go to your grandma's house. You can hold your breath. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna tell you something, and that type of behavior is also going on in my family right now too. You know, I told you about how my uncle had to kick his son out because he think he big headed and he think he can do it all on his own. And I'm gonna tell you something. It is our responsibility as parents to first be nurturing and protectors and all that, but also be able to separate being a friend and being a parent. And when you be a parent, one of the things that a part of being a parent is holding your child responsible when they're just not doing what they're supposed to do before they come. I think they say it in the Bible. Honor, what did it say? Honor your mother and your father, that your days be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Then there's another part of that scripture that say, if you train up a child in the way they should go, when they go, and when they depart away from you, they will be the way that you train them. So yeah, I know. Right. I'm glad you did that. We are seeing exactly what that child was raised. Because if I can remember correctly, he did spend a lot of time in his grandmother's house. And if I'm not mistaken, he spent a lot of time in his grandmother's house because his grandmother let him do what he wanted to do, and he couldn't do what he wanted to do at T.I.
He didn't want to stay behind the gates.
So now it's your responsibility, T.I. and Tiny, to tell that little nigga, no, you ain't going to your grandmother's house so you can be outside and do what you want to do.
He grown now. That's
no,
late.
I'm saying then. I'm saying then. Then you wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah,
and my child that I'm responsible for his celebrity status and shit ain't about to disrespect me and no whoop whoop. I don't care if he grown, then I'm gonna treat him like he grown. Yeah. And whatever happened from that. If you don't want to ever talk to me again after I whoop your ass, so be it. But one, you're not gonna disrespect my wife, your mother. Two, you're not gonna disrespect our family. Three, you're not gonna get on the internet and say I'm a man. Well, if you're a man, men get beat up every day for talking shit to people. So that's my saying to you. I told you I'm on my shit today.
Well,
listen, you know I'm on my shit today.
Tiny could have boop off his ass.
Yeah, too. She hood too. She could have drop kick. This is a perfect time to drop kick somebody. Straight just drop kick the shit out of his ass. Y'all the same height. I'd have
chopped his ass
right in the throat. Pow! Just yeah, let his ass breathe. Tell him, breathe, son. Breathe. Get your breath. Breathe.
Now let's start over again.
Now, do you really want to have this conversation now? Or do you want me to chop you in your throat again? Yeah, nigga staying on business. You little ass nigga. You little ugly ass boy. Fuck is you talking about? You little ugly ass boy. You think you look cool? Boy, you look ugly as shit, boy. The fuck? Get that shit out of here. The fuck is going on in this world? Yeah, see? They started me. Welcome to episode 131. 131. Man, I think we did enough.
That got you going. Oh, yeah.
Remember, I don't told Carl. I said, you want a buck? Oh,
jeez. I don't want to do that.
What?
He do not want to do that. He don't even like to be.
Pick your little ass up off your feet.
I don't even like for you to raise your voice a little bit.
Nope.
As soon as he feel a little bass, he be like, get this shifted.
Yeah, but we living in the world, man. And they don't give two fucks about us. Clearly. This world don't give two fucks about us.
Ain't that what Michael Jackson said?
When your kids, when your ungrateful ass kids start coming to my suite that I paid whatever I paid a year for this suite, and you up in my motherfucking expensive ass suite talking to me out the side of your neck, nigga, I'm gonna chop you in the other good side of your neck, nigga. Pow. Thank you for listening to episode 131 of the podcast, man. Make you subscribe, rate, review, share, comment. Whatever else you got to do. What else you got, babe? This has been a good episode, right?
Until next time.
Peace.